I will continue with another reading from chapter 9 in book 2 of the Shariat, the Visions of Light C. The highest goodness in man, like water, is characterized by humility. A good man or a good king is self-effacing like the eighth. Consequently, his object is peace, and a picture of peace consists of families secure on their land and a people thoughtful, kind, and sincere. All must be able to control their animal nature enough to be pure in heart, never distracted from the way of eighth. Each person must be capable of personal discipline that will enable him to live unselfishly, wield virtue, and at last understand all while denying himself. He must put life into others without trying to own them. He must never depend upon anyone. He can be the king, but never the tyrant. This is what the eighth requires of all people. Now I want to talk a little about one of the phenomena which we experience in the waking dreaming state. This is something which comes to us similar to a dream, but we are awake in the physical. If we are searching to the answer for some problem that we are confronted with, we can get a clue either through something that somebody says to us and it lights up for us, or it can be through something we hear over the radio or television, or it can be that we are directed to a book which will be of benefit to us in solving our problem. Now recently, in a case like this, I have been directed to the writings of Dr. Stephen Gundry, who was a heart surgeon in his earlier days, but currently operates more in the field of alternative medicine, because he found that even though he had done something like 10,000 operations on people with heart problems, he found that after time they would come back to him again with the same problem, so that surgery was not the answer to what was wrong with the heart. So he began studying the effect of the gut microbes on our health. These are the microbes which are contained in our digestive system. Now we have both good and bad microbes in general in this system. So his philosophy is to feed the good and starve the bad, because the bad are what causes us most of our health problems in the modern world. Now he goes back to the period when there was no life on earth except plant life, and plants had it good for billions of years before insects and animals came on the scene. But when insects and animals came on the scene, the plants couldn't run away to escape being eaten by those new arrivals. So they had to develop some other system to protect themselves. And the system to develop was a chemical defense system, in that they produced in the plants lectins, which were a form of protein that was impossible for the insect or animal to digest, and it had the effect of over time breaking down the systems within the animals or insects from the digestive region into the rest of the body. Now, how this was accomplished was they broke down the wall of the digestive system and allowed matter to penetrate into the rest of the body, which was detrimental to it, and which the immune system of the creature would attack. And in the autoimmune diseases, which are fairly common nowadays, the defense system of the animal and human, or mostly we're interested in the human, has been triggered to attack not just invaders, but the actual body itself, because some of those lectins can mimic very closely the various organ systems which are in the body. So at the moment I am experimenting with this diet that he recommends, which is a lectin-free or low lectin diet. Now the lectins contain most strongly in whole grains and in grass produced items, that we are not designed to digest. Beans is another one of those. So he has written a number of books, The Plant Paradox, which covers the area of why we are being put into ill health by the plants or food that we are eating currently, and recommends a type of diet which we should follow to eliminate these problems from the system. So that is one of the exploration areas which I am using as a result of being directed towards certain books, because I had been of the opinion myself, that a lot of disease started in the digestive system. The root cause was in the digestive system of the person who had the disease. And this is looking at it purely from a physical point of view, so that we can first deal with the problem on this level, and then perhaps if this doesn't work out, for some people it may, and for others it may not, we can look to a deeper level for the cause of the problem. So I leave it at that for now, and just to synopsis what I have covered, it will be the brief history of dreams, and having a look at one of the facets of dreams that we experience in Ekankara, namely the waking dream.